You tried, you're hooked.
Describe your first time.
I was with some friends at a block party, and they told me to try it. They said I wouldn't get hooked, but I remember seeing on television, hearing people talk about it, but I tried it anyway. And from then on, I was using it ever since then.
Why did you allow your friends to overpower your better judgment when you had been told via advertisements on television and your mom and dad and everybody else that it was the wrong thing to do?
Because they were my friends and I was with them. And I don't know, I can't say it's pure peer pressure. Do you have different age brackets of peer pressure? Would you call it that?
I would imagine the influence would probably be to greater degrees as you grow older. And
okay. But that's the only reason is because I was partying with them. And I'm a hard-headed person. Always trying to try something anyway. And I said, well, I'm going to try. It shouldn't affect me one time. But
do you think that you were stronger than the influence of it? Or stronger
I thought,
than
yes,
other
I did.
people who had
I thought I was stronger. You mean my first time?
Right.
Yes, I thought I was strong enough to handle it. Actually thought I was strong enough to handle it. But I don't think nobody can handle crack. I couldn't handle it.
Describe the second time.
The second time I was with some friends and some employees, and we was over her house, the girl I work with, and I thought it was a desire, but it was a need then too. I believe the first time is a need, you just don't know it.
Who produced the crack the second time, you or her?
She did.
Okay,
and
so
then
the first time somebody offered it to you, the second time somebody offered it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the second time after she offered, I offered to return the favor.
Okay. Did you immediately return the favor?
Yes,
or
I did.
Just talking about the next time.
No, that same day.
You went to buy some that day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long after the second experience?
About, you know what? After the second, it was like I was staying in Xenia then, and it was like every week, a day out of the week we were doing it. Every week. Then it got to like 2 days out of the week, then 3 days, then every day. It's like.
What experience would you consider as being the hooking experience, where you knew without a doubt that a desire had turned into need?
It was when I had moved from town, and I had moved into the Chihuahuas. It was in this summer, and it was some dealers right below me, and I knew I can get it, and I knew then that I was hooked because every day I was down there. And I knew that it had turned into a serious problem.
Where did
But
you go ahead.
I didn't want to. You know how you don't want to realize that this is a problem because of your pride and everything, because because of how things are, you like, well, it's just okay. I like it, I like the high, but it was a problem then, and I should have looked into it then. But me, I'm trying to be strong and deal with it by myself. Then it kind of like got a little bit out of hand. Then I had to go ask
Where
for
did
help.
you get the money from to
I had a job.
keep the habit up once that you realized that you was hooked?
I had, for once, well, I hadn't have to worry about no money then because I had a job. Got paid every 2 weeks.
What percentage of your pay went toward crack?
50% went to crack.
Did you ever pay rent?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever not pay your rent?
I always pay my rent.
You always
Pay my rent first. I may have lacked on my DP&L bills, but I paid my rent.
But you did short some bills.
Yes, I short at some
to
points.
Keep crack going.
Yes.
Who was this money going to? I mean, crack dealers all around, or did you have a specific dealer that
down,
satisfied you
I didn't have
best,
to go
or-
anywhere but downstairs.
Okay. When you get a dealer, does the average crack user go to one dealer, or do they end up just
They go to,
buying crack from anybody?
they'll buy from anybody. They'll buy from anybody.
But you don't know what's in it.
You don't know what's in it. No.
So you don't have slightest idea what you're
Smoking.
consuming in your body.
No.
But you're flirting with death.
Yep.
Doesn't it appear that way when you're doing it?
No, because if you're under the influence of this drug, you don't care about that. All you're thinking about is hitting the pipe. That's all you're thinking about. I don't know why this drug have you like this, but that's the only thing you thinking about. And I heard that they cut it with speed. Some people cut it with speed. And you know that's terrible, because that's already a speeding drug plus another speeding drug together.
What other kinds of things do they cut it with?
I heard they cut it with detergent, and I heard they cut it with baking soda.
What's the significant difference between cocaine powder form and crack?
It's not a difference because they cut the powder also.
Okay, which is most powerful? Why is the crack so addictive over and above the
Powder?
powder?
Because you smoking this crack, and with the powder you probably just using it to take up your nose. But you're smoking cocaine. It's a big difference. When you smoking it, it's like, okay, when you snort it, that's a high. But when you smoking it, that's just like 100 times of what you snorted in one hit.
So you're getting the full impact of the bag going directly to your lungs?
Mm-hmm. And I had a friend went to a party, and they were freebasing, and she seen some people even taking it up their arm, you know, shooting it in their arm.
How do you get it in a form, though, that can allow you to shoot it in your arm?
It's I think you use powder then, and you use powder and water and just shoot it up there.
Okay, you're talking about regular cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would give you a direct hit, right?
They said that's even greater than hitting the pipe. They call it popping the skin.
Okay. Have you ever been tempted to try that?
No.
Why not?
I'm scared of needles for one thing. No, I can't put no needle. Only time you would put a needle in me if it's the IV or I need a shot. That's the only reason. Forget that. I don't need to be that high.
Okay, but with all that your mama told you and all that the...
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Why did you ever try crack that? You know, other than the friends wanted you to do it. Was it a sign of weakness for a moment? Or was it peer group influence, or what was it?
No, like I said, I wanted to try it for one time.
Curiosity.
Yeah, curiosity. And curiosity got me hooked.
Okay, so you're hooked shortly after the third or fourth time. You realize that you're hooked.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Some people don't realize that, though.
Okay, but they're still scuffling to get money to get to the dope dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you keep up your supply of money to keep up with your desire for drugs or need for drugs?
You don't. If you run out of money, as far as crack, like I said, that you sell your house, you sell your car, you sell your furniture. So give food stamps for it.
What did you sell?
I sold my stereo. I pawned it. And I pawned my refrigerator.
How much did you get for that?
I got 100 for my refrigerator. I got 50 for my stereo. My refrigerator cost close to $300. My stereo cost close to $200. Yes, it was a loss, but at that time, I was under the influence. I didn't care about my things that I had. I was caring about was getting high.
Have you gotten either of those things back yet?